you're fine.
Like I said, do you like my tail?
I'm fucking pissed off, I gotta tell you right off the bat. And Lee Priest is pissed off because we recorded half a TV show and our producer, Tyler, forgot to hit the record button. So we gotta do it again. So I'm pissed. That's what I'm ranting about today. Incompetence in the workplace. No, just kidding.
This is like deja vu. Fucking hell.
All over again, as Yogi Berra would say. Now, I started off the last show.
Look at me. I look like Sean Ray. I've lost all this weight. I've died it down. Look at my arm. I was showing Dave my abs. I thought I was showing him my cock, but it wasn't. I was really showing him my abs. And then I was filming it. And then we talked about the other thing. Then we talked about Trump. And then we talked about, okay, we're caught up now. Carry on.
There we go. Yeah, exactly. I was commenting how his glasses were more expensive than Sean Ray's. He showed us his arm that was like 25 inches. You probably should show the arm again because I think people probably would like to see that. A replay of that. How big have you? I hate asking people this question. It's such a fucking annoying question. How big are those arms right now?
Big.
Are they over 22 inches?
Yeah, it depends. If I measure from shoulder to wrist, it's about 25.
No, I want the circumference of your arm.
Oh, circumference. I think last time I measured it because I had to do the measurement for the bad arm and the good arm for the lawyer. When I was in his office, this would have been about 6 months ago. The good arm was 21 cold.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Lee.
My cock was like 8 and a bit and circumference probably 5.
That's not what... I won't tell you. That's not what she
said.
That's not what they told me.
Don't worry about what they say, Dave. We've got a big cock. The thing is, they've just got a big fucking hole.
These Instagram guys know it. They know the size of your cock. They said it's not 8 inches.
It's not your cock, Dave. If you can't satisfy her, she's just got a big gaping fucking hole. It's her. It's not you. It's her. Fucking hell. Need to throw a leg of lamb in and pull the fucking bone out. Give the bitch a reball. Fuck me dead.
Take the sunglasses off for a second because your face is looking very chiseled, okay? So I have to assume you're dieting for something because I've never seen you this lean in recent memory.
Well, I think they said I was going for sympathy. Bob Ciccarelli did. I think it could be that cancer's finally kicked in. No, I got that movie coming up next year, but I just thought I'd get back into the swing of dieting again and just cut out a lot of my junk food and stuff like that. I was 111 kilos. Now I'm down to 91 kilos, but mainly because I'm training twice a day. Well, I go to the gym twice a day. Actually, I do more cardio than weights, but I do about 2 hours of cardio again today.
Oh, wow. That's a lot of cardio for you.
Yeah, look, I'm in better shape than some of these Olympia people by doing cardio and shit, and I still haven't touched the drug yet, so wait till I get back on the juice. So that
arm is a natural arm right there?
Yeah, that's natural. That's alpha A5 test boosters and stuff. But no, I haven't touched the drug for shit. When was?
You're just a genetic freak. It's unbelievable. I believe you though, because I know you're not a liar. But I mean, that's crazy. You have great genetics.
Yeah, I haven't touched the drug. That guy just said I got a nice car. Thank you. As you can see by the head there, look at that.
Are you in the which? Are you in the Mercedes? Or is it you got rid of the Mercedes, right?
I'm in the Maserati.
We get the Maserati. That's right. I forgot about that.
Look, I'll show you. Look, I'll swing this around just so you can see. Which button is it? That one right there. That's not that one.
Don't disconnect us.
I'm trying not to distract you. I wish I could see what I'm doing.
I don't
even know how to change the camera.
Turn the phone around.
Oh, there it is. Look.
Oh, there it is. The Maserati symbol.
Whoa,
very nice. I can't get used to you guys being on the other side of the car.
Look at them big paddle shifters.
So when Lee Priest diets, what do you eat? Like you eating 6 meals a day?
Well, this morning I had a protein drink and then I went to the gym, did a bit of biceps, did an hour cardio. Then I went home, had a bowl of oatmeal and a thing of yogurt. And then an hour later I just had 6 eggs and English muffin with strawberry jam.
So you're not eating super clean, but you're eating good.
Yeah, just eating. I wouldn't say dieting. It's more just cleaned up and eating healthier, So right. Because what I normally do is I normally eat somewhat healthy, but then in between the oatmeal and eggs, I'd probably go have McDonald's, and then after McDonald's, I might have chicken and rice, but then after that, I'd have ice cream and chocolate. So I was just cutting out those things in between.
So theoretically, you might not be natural because you're eating McDonald's. So who knows what hormones are in those food? You're probably responding. You're probably growing from the cow hormones in there.
Speaking of McDonald's, look.
There we go, Mac. Good old Macca's.
They look the same everywhere.
Except they call it Macca's in Australia. That's their little short.
Yeah. The M's the same everywhere.
Are you having a little brekkies over there at Macca's?
Yes, we're out. Did you know that McCafe was started here in Australia?
I know. I've heard that. I am very versed on my McDonald's lore.
People don't believe it, but back to the topic where McDonald's will come into today's topic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the topic is really about...
I'm going back to my Sean Ray look. Hold on.
Yeah. The topic is that of annoyances that the bulkers, the guys that are bulking up, they think that they're 140 pounds. They got to bulk up. They're eating McDonald's 3 times a day. They're drinking those 10,000 calorie weight gain shakes. First of all, the weight gain shakes are the biggest waste of money of all time. If you guys want to, drink...
I remember them, the Mega Max 8,000 by Weider and
it
stuff.
It wasn't even a lot of protein. It was all carbs.
So much sugar. It'd be like,
yeah. But these guys bulk up and they gain like 60 pounds of fat. They gain 10, if they're lucky, they gain 10 pounds of muscle. Probably not even. And then they're just fat, big guys. I never, in my entire career, I never was fat. And it wasn't because I had a fast metabolism, because I just didn't eat junk food.
Speak for yourself.
Well, you were a fatty, but you had a lot of muscle on your body too, though.
Yeah, but the good thing was, when I actually bulked up and I got up to, I think, 285, 135 kilos was my heaviest. The thing was, though, I got big everywhere, like upper body got big, my arms. I think the biggest my arm got was 24 and a half.
Oh, my God.
The muscle plus added fluid and fat in that.
Yeah.
So it's like I got big everywhere. But these people you speak of, the 140 guys, I've seen them bulk up and they just sort of get big around the midsection.
Yeah.
And their 17-inch arm still stays 17 inches. It just looks like a flabby 17
No, but then they
inches,
diet. They have it's like they made no gains. It's like they go right back to what they were. I don't understand it.
Because I'll tell you why, Dave, because they shouldn't be bodybuilders. That's why.
No, I just think
I have to go. Look. Like I said, t-shirts coming soon. Like I said, there are just some things in life. I get it all the time. Lee, what do I do for this? What do I do for biceps? And I say, do barbell curl, dumbbell curl. Oh, thanks for the answer. I'm like, well, what more do you want me to tell you? That's what I do. That's what everyone does. Barbell, dumbbell, preacher. I said, listen, if you've been going to the gym for 10 years and you've been using fucking gear and shit, training hard, and you haven't built muscle, guess what? This fucking sport's not for you, dickhead. I can go play fucking bounce of basketball and shoot hoops. Guess what? After 10 years, I'm not going to be in the fucking NBA. It's time to face fucking reality. Go to the fucking gym, enjoy your workouts, have fun, chit-chat, get on your phone, do whatever, but you're not going to be a pro bodybuilder. I got mates that play tennis on the weekend. They're not going to play Djokovic or Nadal in 2 years' time. I got friends that do golf for fun on the weekends. They're not saying, hey, Lee, in 2 years' time I'm going to be in the PGA. But every fucking cunt that goes to the gym and lifts weights and takes a bit of gear, I'm going to be Mr. Olympia. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. Well, I'm not as big as you because you're taking more gear than me. And I'm not, fuck off. You got no genetics. You can't pick another sport. Carry on, Dave.
Do you legitimately think there are people that cannot add muscle to their body genetically, or do you think it's just? I think it's because they don't know how to train.
I think there are some to a degree where if you go to a gym and you start eating a little bit good and you weight gain and you start weight training and stuff, yes, you might gain a little bit, but I just think there are some people then who get to that point where we've seen them. Once you get to that point, no matter all the drugs they take, they don't get any bigger. They might get puffy and fat, but in their mind, they've got to take more drugs. I will be a pro. I will be this. But we've seen them year after year go to the gym, year after year after year, pumping all the drugs in, and they can't win a local show. So it's like, this is why all these new categories were made for these people who can't be bodybuilders. They've got what we call the failed bodybuilder category. Call them bikini, call them this, call them board shorts, whatever. But this is what they truly are. That's the retard categories. Get mad at me all you want, because now we've got a fucking category for you.
You're going to piss off a lot of people.
I can't do this. I can't build my legs up and this and that. Well, that's okay. We've got male models for you. And now we've got the women. Well, I don't really want to diet down. I'm a bit fat here. I've got fat hips. It's okay. We've got the wellness category for you. Everyone gets an award. You get an award. You get an award. Doesn't fucking matter. You on the street. We got a category for you soon, just called the Big Fat Loser category. You don't even have to diet. Come on in. Also known as the Mr. Olympia, where they don't seem to diet anymore. Carry on. Who have I pissed off so far?
But
if you can't diet down and you go to church, you're bigger in it.
I always look at these people who don't make any gains and just get fat. And you know what? 99% of the time, it's because they're not training right, or they're eating horrendous food. Like, in other words, they're eating a lot of calories, but they're not eating a lot of protein. And it's about finding protein,
They just don't have the fucking genetics to fucking do it, Dave.
Right. But I believe that people could add muscle. It might not look good on their body. They may not ever get ripped because they have a shitty metabolism.
Not everyone can. How many? I've seen guys.
If you overload a muscle and you feed it protein, you should grow. I mean, I can't understand it. They don't put any muscle on these people.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, Dave. If I bounce a basketball and practice shooting hoops and shit, I'm still not going to be in the NBA. I don't have the genetics for it.
Lee, what about the guys that actually look good? There's guys that actually do look pretty good on a national stage. They go the whole year. They're taking all the tren and the test, and they're doing GH and insulin, and they're eating. And they can't gain 1 pound for the next show. They weigh the same thing they did the year before. How does that happen?
They're the ones I'm talking.
Yeah.
They're the ones I'm talking about, because even those guys that stay around the 140 mark, they just stay at the 140
mark. No, but what about the guys that stay around like the 190
bigger.
mark? How come they can't gain 5 pounds of muscle in a year? They get
because
fat.
Their genetic potential. That's it.
They go up to 250 and they come back down to 190.
It's like even like a guy that gets to 280. Once he gets to 280, you get to a point where you can't gain any more. It's going to come down to conditioning. So some people hit their peak or that plateau at a lighter weight. Sometimes that's all your body can put on. If you're at like 190 pounds of muscle, that might be it. You're tapped out. So it doesn't matter how fat you get every off season, doesn't matter how many drugs you take, your body is tapped out. And then generally when you don't put muscle on, they just start getting a thicker waist. They start going, look, I'm heavier, but you look more shit. I've seen so many pros who are bigger now, but when you look back at their earlier photos, they look better 5 years ago when they had more symmetry and shit. So, your body can only go so far. And then, but in their mind is, I've got to get bigger. I've got to get bigger. Oh, I'm 5 pounds heavier this year. Yeah, 5 pounds of shit, So it's like, not everyone can be a bodybuilder, Dave. That's what I try and tell people.
You're right.
Like,
you're evidently right.
An elite one. Look, if you want to look good, that's fine. But the most people that write to me, I love my fans, but God, I've got some fucking retarded ones. The ones that write to me and say, hey, Lee, what do you think of me? I'm going to be Mr. Olympia. And I say, have you ever done a show? No. And then I look at their photo. I'm like, ew, fucking hell. I don't know what you're fucking thinking, but, best of luck to you. I get abused if I'm fucking truthful to them. But look, I'm only trying to save them money on drugs and save them money and time and sadness that they're not going to make it. I said, look, if you love going to the gym, I'm all for people training and going to the gym and love doing what they're doing. But when you're saying you're going to be a top pro and a Mr. Olympia, you're talking about the high percentage here. That's like I said, Dave, there are tons of people that go out fucking running, sprinting. We've got tons of sprinters in the world who are fucking fast. But to be a Carl Lewis, a Usain Bolt, a Ben Johnson, you're talking the top 1%. So, I don't know if these other sports, every cunt that goes to Athletic Carnival goes, I'm going to beat fucking Carl Lewis, I'm going to be the next fucking Usain Bolt. I don't know, but I think bodybuilding guys that just go to the gym, whether it's the drugs or whatever, they're pretty fucked up in the head. Reality and what they see just doesn't come together like this for some reason.
But you remember back and I hate to say this, back 20 years ago, guys would actually go to Venice Gold to train with Charles Glass or Mike Menser. They'd go to John Perillo's, out in Ohio to train with him. They go, to various places, to Dorian's out there in England to train, at Temple Gym, or Metroflex to train with Brian Dobson, because they knew the training component of getting bigger was very important. Nowadays, it seems like they're going to fly to whatever guru's house it is so that they can find out what the latest insulin cocktail is and use that. Yeah. I think that's really what the problem is. I just think that people are not. And I'm not saying everyone. There's a lot of guys that train super hard, so don't take it personal. I'm talking about the guys that cannot put muscle on. That's the problem. I think it's the training.
Yeah, I know, because they just can't put it on because they just, like I said, they get to a point where they've got that little bit of muscle, and once you get that little bit of muscle, that might be it. And we see them all the time at the gym. How many times do you see people go to the gym who might have a good physique, whether they're a lightweight, bantamweight, whatever? They take all the drugs, they get bulked up, but then, like you said, next year they diet down, they look exactly the same, because I think just genetic-wise, they're tapped out. Their bodies just can't add any more muscle, and if they do, it goes to the wrong places. It's not really muscle. Their waist thickens up, or they get thicker here and thicker there. So it's just sad, because, like I said, bodybuilding in reality, someone needs to do a documentary on bodybuilders' minds and what they think they are, because it's almost the same as the Mr. Olympia press conference when they say, how are you going to do? Well, I'm going to win it. How are you going to do? I'm going to win it. No, you're fucking not. Look at you and look at fucking Phil Heath or someone. Reality check, mate. Go up there and do the best you can. You all ain't going to fucking win it. It's like, how can you sit there and people say, well, if you're not here to win it, you shouldn't be here. Yes, you should. You're there to do the best you can. But if you're a fucking realist and you're sitting up on stage, if I was on stage there at my best and Phil Heath was at his best, I wouldn't be saying, I'm going to win it, I'm going to beat Phil Heath. I know Phil Heath would beat me. So these cunts just need to get a fucking grip on reality, get off the fucking trend or whatever fucking hallucinogenics they're fucking on, because they're fucking losing the plot, these bodybuilders. I think they believe in all the bullshit they get on fucking Instagram and Facebook. All this, oh, you're going to do well, you're going to kill it. Yeah, we all look at me sitting in the car flexing my arm. I look like I'm going to kill it too, but if I got on stage, I'll get my ass fucking handed to me. But I can have all my friends say, hey, Lee, you're looking fucking great there, that arm. You could fucking win a show right now. No, I fucking couldn't. I couldn't win fucking shit.
Well, Lee,
fucking hell.
You look very handsome, I have to tell you. You're a very handsome man, you know.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. I can always count on you. And to let you know, Steve, my cheeks are coming in here. I
see the dimples coming in and the cheekbones.
Oh, you should see the dimples in my other cheeks.
How are the glutes, Lee? Are the glutes coming in yet?
I tell you what, they're like McDonald's 24/7. They're open for you, Steve. Come and put your secret sauce in between my buns.
All right, well, Lee, go eat your McDonald's and go eat your Macca's. Have some brekkies on the house, and I guess. Let me ask you seriously. I've never seen you diet this hard over the last couple of years. I have to believe, in your mind, you're saying to yourself, you want to compete again. Are we going to see Lee on stage in 2020? That's what people want to know.
2020, yes, I'll be on stage. I'll be handing out awards at the Lee Priest Classic show in Australia.
Come on.
Or is Lee going to guest pose at his own contest? This could be a question too.
Oh, so you think maybe you might start off with a guest posing and see how it goes?
I'm not saying anything.
When is your show? What's the date of your show?
April 7th.
Okay. And where is it?
In Australia, Sydney.
Okay, that's cool. I like it. I like that. I like the idea that we might see you actually put a pair of posing trunks on again.
If not, you can always catch me on Pornhub.
I heard you and Big Lenny are hanging out with the trannies on there, you know.
Hey, look, I go by the belief, don't knock it till you try it. That's just, it's like, hey, outcomes all the same. And the good thing is about doing it with men, you can swap clothes. The clothes fit. It's like got the same hobbies. There's no downtime for that week when they're fucking bleeding and shit, so you can just carry on.
Dude. It always deteriorates.
Bring the show down.
You missed the Iron Rage show this week. Greg Valentino had a friend who used to go to Mexico. He would buy a ton of drugs, steroids, put them in a suitcase, and then he would shit in the suitcase and rub it into the clothes. And so when he would go through customs in New York on the way back, he'd be like, I had really bad diarrhea. You might not want to open the suitcase. And, they would crack the suitcase. The smell would hit them. And they'd fucking say, they'd zip it up and they'd let the guy go with all, they never bothered checking the bag.
Well, what he could have done to save shit in a suitcase was just go straight to the point. Just shove the steroids up your ass.
But that's a lot easier to catch. They can X-ray those things, I guess.
Doesn't matter. It's still up there in the shit, isn't it?
I thought it was a brilliant idea.
And if a bottle breaks in your ass, hey, look, there you go. You don't need to inject it. It just
but some people can't fit as much shit up their ass as other people's. I think you got a lot more in the suitcase. I thought it was a very creative idea. If I gave him an A for creativity, though. on that one.
Well, just here's an idea. Just buy it in America. Pay the extra fucking $20
There
and
you
fucking
go.
buy it in the
Exactly.
States.
That's right. That's right. I said if they ever went through Australian customs, those guys would go right through the shit. They wouldn't care.
Oh.
Right?
Australian customs are the worst. Trust me. Last time I said they took my phone. They went through my phone and everything. It's like,
Really?
fucking hell.
Wow.
And that's a surprise I didn't get locked up for some of the shit I got on my phone. Let me tell you.
All right, Lee. Thanks for sharing your morning with us. And I feel a lot more relaxed now. My blood pressure's lower. I've gotten the bulking off my chest. I'm over Tyler not recording the first show that we recorded.
Every time I talk to you and Tyler, I feel dirty.
Yeah, no, I feel all right. I feel okay with Tyler. Yeah, I think it came out better the second time.
Okay, well, the world is a great place, Dave.
There you go.
Live long and prosper. Vote Trump. Fuck Pelosi and everybody else. And let's piss off somebody else. People, there is no God. Have a good day.
There you go. Enjoy yourself. I'm Dave Palumbo for Lee Priest for another edition of Iron Rage.